Hello everybody, today I'm at Spirit Ford, taking a look at this 2025 Ford F-350 King Ranch. It's got the FX4 package, the high output 6.7 power stroke and 10-speed automatic transmission. I'm making this video to kind of ask you guys how you feel about the King Ranch, how you feel about some of the trim levels offered by Ford. Personally, the King Ranch is my favorite trim level that Ford has made, with the exception of way long ago, the Amarillo Super Duties, that yellow exterior color with that rugged interior. That thing was just absolutely gorgeous, and this kind of reminds me of that interior wise, but I love the ruggedness of the interior, and this one isn't optioned how I would option it necessarily. I can't stand chrome, so I would have gone with the two-tone personally. I love that Java exterior color as well as interior color, but personally, like I said, I love the King Ranch. I kind of think Ford dropped the ball with the King Ranch trim the last couple of years. I feel like it's kind of been an afterthought, especially with how expensive these vehicles are nowadays. I think this one stickers for like $101,200, something like that. So over $100,000, and you're not getting all the premium features that you would expect to get spending six figures on a truck. Now, you are going to get a lot of premium features, don't get me wrong. We'll take a look at that a little bit later on when we go in the interior of the vehicle. But I think my biggest complaints for the Super Duty, the King Ranch, is you're spending $100,000 on a vehicle. You're getting the standard style reflector LED headlights that you get on the XLT. You go one trim level up to the Platinum, or even the Platinum Plus, you're gonna get the premium style LED projector headlights instead of these reflectors. I do not like that in the slightest. I think if you're spending this much money on a truck, you should be getting the premium style LED headlights. Then, I don't think it matters what package you get. This is going to be chrome, even if you get the two-tone. It would be nice to have this as the Java color or paint matched. And then I think same thing with the door handles. They're going to be chrome regardless. Then we have the incandescent tail lamps. Again, why not give us the premium LED style tail lamps? I think that is really weird. I can't really knock Ford for taking away some of the options. I think in 2023 or 2024, you were able to get the tailgate with the backup sensors and camera in them. However, they took that away from 2024 to 2025. That was an awesome feature. I really wish they would have brought that back over for the 2025 model year. But it is kind of funny. King Ranch gets its own like custom applique for 2025. Then you go up to a Platinum, and then it just gets like a standard black Super Duty applique. If you want the Platinum applique, you have to go with the Platinum Plus. So I don't really understand that. I also don't understand why for 2025 they took away the keyless entry, which was right here, and they made it a dealer installed option. That's like this 3M adhesive. Honestly, in my opinion, it looks extremely cheap. I would not be putting that anywhere visible on a $100,000 truck. I know a lot of guys went back and actually bought the parts to put the keyless entry system in the door panel itself. That's gonna cost you a couple $100, maybe a little bit more than it would have just optioned the keypad. So what I have been seeing guys do on the Super Duties and on the Broncos is they've actually been putting them right here, so that way it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't see an ugly $5 looking keypad on the side of the vehicle. You just come to your filler door, type in your code, and boom, it opens up. So those are my two main complaints on the exterior, is the lack of the premium lighting option for the King Ranch. I wish the mirror caps would be the Java color or the paint match color. I wish you could do paint match door handles. You may actually be able to do paint match door handles. Correct me in the comment section below if you can. I know you guys will. Traditionally, the regular 20-inch King Ranch wheels, I actually don't mind. They have that Java color in them. Just a huge fan of that. But coming onto the inside, I think is really where the King Ranch shines. This interior is just drop dead gorgeous. I love the King Ranch badging pretty much everywhere. This leather is very different from the leather you'd find on the Platinum or the Platinum Plus. Same softness, however, as you can see, there's definitely some texture to it. It feels really nice right here where you're gonna rest your arm. The seats are absolutely gorgeous as well, extremely comfortable. They are the non-max recline seats, which, you know, I do videos on these trucks very, very consistently. After getting in and out of them and driving them kind of, you know, day to day, I have found that the non-max recline seat option is just a little bit more comfortable than the max recline. Now, getting in, steering wheel, same kind of leather, absolutely gorgeous, very soft, but it also has that like almost like knurling to it. It is very, very nice in the hand. Right over here by the bolsters, it seems to be a little bit more rough than it is at the 12 o'clock, which is awesome. And then I love the the dark wood looking trim. And then this like faux metal, this brushed, it almost looks like machined in a way. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. The brown up top, the heads up display. The interior of this truck is absolutely amazing. Premium feature you are gonna get in the King Ranch, multi-contour seats, so you can get a massage while you're driving. Perfect. That is absolutely awesome, as you would expect. Right here, we have the King Ranch logo on the little storage compartment, which is awesome. Beautiful stitching, and again, beautiful leather. Established 53. Beautiful, beautiful leather in this vehicle. You even have it right here on the headrest, if you can see that, if it'll come through for you. Then we have it right here, the King Ranch logo, as well as the actual King Ranch itself. And I hope that's coming through for you on camera, because that's absolutely beautiful. Headliner is the same Java color. I just think the interior of this truck is probably the best interior that Ford has. I'd even take this over the Platinum interior. However, the Platinum, just in my opinion, at this point, has a little bit more premium features that I like. Also, too, price point wise, if you're spending this much money on a King Ranch, essentially that's the same price as a Platinum. I actually think the Platinum that I built online was like just under 100,000. I think it was like 99,820 or something like that. But overall, I can't really knock Ford for the interior of this vehicle, because the King Ranch, like I said, is probably the best interior offered by Ford. Tons and tons of legroom, as you would expect on all the Super Duty cabs. It doesn't really matter what trim level you get. Beautiful, beautiful stitching. King Ranch logo throughout. Very, very comfortable. But for this much money, I would expect a little bit more exterior wise from Ford. I think that these little badges right here are kind of cheap as well. They could have done a little bit better with that. But again, this truck isn't exactly how I'd option it. I would have done the two-tone, and I would have kept the regular wheels, or I would have even gone with a tremor and just got rid of the regular King Ranch wheels and just got tremor wheels, and then kept the two-tone. But what do you guys think in the comment section below? I know it's kind of a hot topic. You can get a King Ranch for $100,000. You can get a Platinum for $100,000. You can get a Platinum Plus for $105,000. You can actually get a loaded Lariat Ultimate with the black appearance package for around $100,000. So they have essentially 4 trims that are north of $100,000, and 2 of them you're not getting premium features with the lighting options and some of the interior options as well. So in the comment section below, let me know if you think I'm crazy, if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. But like I said, I just kind of think Ford dropped the ball with the King Ranch. Being my favorite trim, I really wish they would have given the end consumer a little bit more options. And not even King Ranch specifically, but give the customer the option. I would love to get a King Ranch or Platinum Tremor with a 410 rear end without having to get a dually. And then if you get a dually, you can't even get the Tremor. So give me the option to get a locking rear diff in a 410 on a single rear wheel. The winch is like a $4,000, $5,000 option as well. That kind of stinks. Just give the consumer the option. So like I said, in the comment section below, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. If you want to keep up to date with more vehicle walkthroughs, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And please also check out all the affiliate links in the description below, as it does greatly help out the channel. Like always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.